Why do men like armpit smell? This might sound strange to you, but it's real, and it's been happening for centuries. Men are drawn to the scent of armpits in ways that seem almost inexplicable to the modern world. But if you understand the science, if you understand what's actually happening in the male brain when they encounter this smell, it all makes sense. It's not perversion, it's biology, it's chemistry, it's literally hardwired into male neurology. And what's fascinating is that this same mechanism explains why men are obsessed with gasoline, exhaust fumes, fresh-cut grass, and 100 other smells that women find completely ordinary. The question isn't, why do men like armpit smell? The question is, why do men experience the world through scent so differently than women? Have you ever noticed this? A man walks into a room and immediately picks up on smells that nobody else mentions. He loves the smell of a new car, the smell of the garage, the smell of old books, the smell of rain. Meanwhile, the people around him are completely indifferent. They don't notice, they don't care, but he can't stop noticing. He's analyzing it, enjoying it, getting lost in it. That's not random. That's not personality. That's biology revealing itself. Let's start with what most people don't know. The human armpit is not just a body part. It's a chemical factory. Your armpits produce pheromones. These are odorless chemical signals that your body releases. They're designed to communicate information to other humans at a subconscious level. But here's what's crucial. Men and women respond to these pheromones completely differently. Women's armpits produce pheromones that signal fertility, health, genetic compatibility, and emotional state. When a man smells a woman's armpits, his brain is receiving thousands of pieces of information in a single moment. He's picking up on her immune system strength, her hormonal state, her genetic makeup, her stress levels, her health. All of this is encoded in that smell. His brain is running a biological compatibility test without him even knowing it's happening. Studies from the University of California tracked men's brain activity when they were exposed to female pheromones. The results were stunning. The male brain lit up in areas associated with arousal, emotional connection, and decision-making, all from a smell so subtle that conscious awareness doesn't even register it, but the male brain is registering it, it's analyzing it, it's responding to it. This is ancient biology. When humans were still hunter-gatherers, before civilization, before hygiene products, men had to rely on smell to find healthy mates. A woman's armpit smell told him everything he needed to know. Was she healthy? Was she fertile? Was she a good genetic match? Would their children be strong? All of this information was in that scent. Evolution built this into the male brain, and even though we now live in climate-controlled apartments and wear deodorant, that ancient programming is still there. It hasn't gone away. It can't go away. It's too fundamental to our biology. But this explains something else that seems completely disconnected. Why do men love the smell of gasoline? Why do they love exhaust fumes? Why do they love the smell of a workshop or a garage or old motor oil? Women rarely understand this. They find these smells unpleasant, or at least unremarkable, but men get excited about them. Men seek them out. Men will specifically go to a gas station just to smell it. This isn't about gasoline itself. It's about complexity. It's about the male brain's obsession with analyzing intricate, layered scents. Gasoline has hundreds of aromatic compounds. Exhaust has thousands. These are complex chemical mixtures that stimulate the olfactory system in ways that simple, clean smells don't. The male brain evolved to pass complex information from scents, to distinguish subtle differences, to analyze and categorize. A fresh-cut grass smell, a new car smell, a woodworking smell, an old book smell, rain on pavement, smoke, leather, metal. All of these are complex, aromatic experiences, and the male brain is naturally drawn to them, not because they're inherently better, but because the male brain is wired to find complexity interesting, to find analysis satisfying, to want to understand what they're smelling. This is the same mechanism that makes men interested in taking things apart and understanding how they work, the same mechanism that makes men want to analyze details and solve problems. The olfactory system is just another expression of that drive. Here's what's wild. Men actually have a less developed sense of smell than women in terms of raw sensitivity. Women's noses can detect certain odors at lower concentrations than men's noses. Women are literally better smellers in a technical sense, but men are more engaged with smell. They pay more attention to it. They analyze it more deeply. They get more emotionally invested in it. This is a crucial distinction. It's not that men smell better. It's that men's brains treat smell as more important information. Smell bypasses the thinking brain and goes directly to the emotional brain, the limbic system, where memory lives, where desire lives, where instinct lives. A woman can be more sensitive to a smell, but not care about it. A man can be less sensitive, but completely obsessed with it. Why? Because of androgens, male hormones, specifically testosterone. Testosterone increases the brain's response responsiveness to certain odors. It makes the brain weight olfactory information more heavily. It makes scent feel more important, more meaningful, more worthy of attention. A man doesn't just smell something, he experiences something, he feels something, and that feeling can be powerful enough to override logic, enough to make him seek it out, enough to make him love it. This is why men will fill their homes with scented candles that smell like wood smoke or leather or tobacco, not because they're trying to create atmosphere, but because their brain is deeply satisfied by engaging with those scents. Now we go back to armpits. The armpit isn't just a source of pheromones, it's also a source of that complexity, that layered chemical richness that the male brain finds fascinating. A woman's armpit produces not just pheromones, but also sweat. Sweat contains lactic acid, amino acids, and hundreds of other compounds. These create a scent profile that's unique to every person. Every woman smells different from her armpits, and a man can detect these differences. He can appreciate them. He can be drawn to them. What a woman might dismiss as just body odor, a man is experiencing as a complex olfactory composition, a signature, an identifier, something deeply connected to attraction and desire and biological compatibility. This is why some men become obsessed with a particular woman's scent, not in a creepy way, but in a way that makes perfect biological sense. He's responding to information that his brain deems crucial, information about who this person is at a chemical level. Throughout history, men have sought out these scents. It's documented in countless cultures. Men keeping something that smells like their partner when separated, men becoming intoxicated by a woman's scent, men making decisions about who to pursue based partly on how someone smells. This wasn't perversion in ancient times, this was selection. This was how humans chose their mates. And the biology hasn't changed even though the context has. The fascinating part is what happens when you remove the context. When a man isn't consciously trying to be attracted to someone, when he's just responding to stimulus without social judgment, his olfactory preferences reveal his deepest biological drives. Show a man a new car and he loves it. Show him exhaust and he finds it intoxicating. Show him gasoline and he could stand there and breathe it in. These aren't learned preferences. These are biological expressions. And they all point to the same thing. The male brain is built to seek complexity in scent, to analyze it, to find meaning in it, to find satisfaction in understanding it. And when that complexity comes from another human, when it comes from a woman's body, when it comes from an armpit that's producing pheromones and sweat and 1,000 different chemical compounds, the male brain doesn't just notice. It becomes captivated, it becomes engaged, it becomes driven by it. This is ancient hardware running in a modern world. What's important to understand is that this isn't something men can control or turn off. It's not a choice. It's not about willpower or discipline. It's about wiring. The olfactory system is directly connected to the emotional brain, not the thinking brain. A man can't reason his way out of loving a smell. He can't decide to stop being fascinated by complexity. He can't choose to filter information the way women might. His brain receives olfactory information and responds with emotion, with desire, with engagement. And that response is valid. It's real, it's biological, and it's been driving human reproduction for hundreds of thousands of years. The next time you notice a man getting excited about a smell that seems ordinary to you or enjoying a scent that doesn't make sense, remember this: he's not being strange, he's being biological. His brain is doing what millions of years of evolution built it to do. He's analyzing, he's seeking, he's responding to information that his neurology has decided is crucial, and in many cases, that information is leading him toward connection, toward attraction, toward the very drive that keeps our species alive.